Ryan Townend joins us this week on ADvice, and this week we're talking about marketing advice during the pandemic. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Let's just launch right into it with the impact of this workplace shift starting to settle in. What would you say to companies with marketing campaigns already running?
Yeah, well, we're definitely in a different world today, and as we settle into our new norm, we have to sit back and think strategically. I notice that a lot of people right now are in panic mode and they're doing knee-jerk reactions, but we need to sit back and look at your marketing program that you have running currently and probably have to pivot. What's really important at this time is to make sure that you're using appropriate key messaging, tools and tactics that are getting out to the audience in a way that they hear you.
Mm-hmm. For businesses whose staff are working remotely, do you have any tips for them?
Yeah, so we talk a lot on ADvice about the importance of building your culture and the importance of your people. And, you know, again, your people are now being isolated from one another. So internal communications is critical. They're going to be very concerned about their jobs, what's happening with the company, and how to keep connected with one another. So, you know, at William Joseph, we do a lot of things like we have virtual lunches on Friday, we have our virtual team meetings, and we play games back and forth. So I think it's really important at this time to support each other. Both through picking up the phone and talking to them, as well as virtual online connections.
And we're definitely in some pretty interesting times right now, unprecedented. What's the first thing business owners should be doing right now?
Yeah, they need to communicate. They need to communicate in a transparent and empathetic way with all key stakeholders. They need to lead. Right now, people need to understand what's going on with their business and how they're there to service their customers or their key stakeholders. And empathetic, transparent communications is critical.
This kind of thing, some people saying the new normal, should business owners be addressing these changes?
Yeah, you don't have a choice. Right now, it's all about adaptation and innovation. We're in times like we've never seen. So we need to really come up with innovative ways to communicate with our audiences, you know, during the pandemic.
So you're a business owner and you want to update your customers. What do you say?
Yeah, it's a tough one, right? Like, again, I think what you have to do is keep all of your current communications up to date. Like, so for example, your website, make sure that your hours are current because they're probably going to be changing in light of the situation. Keep communicating. So again, if you're offering new services like curbside pickup, if you're offering delivery, just make sure that people understand how they can keep engaging with you.
Absolutely. So would you say then that there are any opportunities in a situation like this?
Yeah, like I think innovation is paramount to survival, and we truly do see this all around us where, again, companies are finding more innovative ways to better service their client base. Things are moving online, again, things like curbside pickups. What you see is like in history, during like the Depression, Kellogg's really ramped up their marketing during that time, and when they came through, they were an industry leader. Or even Amazon in the 2008 Depression, they launched their e-reader. It was the time where people saw value in that product. So I think what you're going to find is that innovation is paramount during times like this to service a market in a way that they need to be serviced.
About 20 seconds left here, Ryan. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, this is not the time to stop marketing. This is the time to ramp it up. You need to make sure that you keep communicating. Your brand has to stay top of mind for awareness with your customer base because this too shall pass, and you want to make sure that your company is strong coming out of it. So definitely focus on what you can do. People have a captive audience right now, so use social media. Make sure that you're generating empathetic and transparent content and innovate in all aspects of your business so that you can service your customer base.
Great advice, Ryan. Really appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thank you.